Hello everybody and welcome to another Transformers review. In today's video, thanks to Yolopark, I am getting to scratch that movie-verse itch. I've been wanting to get some more movie-verse figures in. As you know, I've got loads coming in. Haven't managed to get a Soundwave, but Yolopark had the Soundwave model kit in. So I wanted to take a look at that. Very excited to crack this one open. If you want to get one of these for yourself, I'll include a link to the Yolopark site in the description below. Quick look around the box. We've got Soundwave with Ravage. Look at that. Nice and easy kits. Very, very straightforward. Basically a skeletal frame with the armor sections to go on. And then we have these on, and Ravage is pretty straightforward as well. Beautiful box within a box there. Love the sheen on there. Yolopark breaks down Soundwave into a 4-part clamshell system with clearly outlined instructions, breaking it down into parts A, B, C, and we've got Ravage and the base. Let's get building. And here we have him out of his plastic prison, fully assembled, and this thing is incredible. Now, I had the Prime and the B when they first came out, and they were okay, they were good. But these things have come on so far now. There's a huge mix of die-cast and really nicely painted up plastics. As you can see, we get this display stand with a metal kind of bendy rod so we can pose Soundwave. Not that you need it though. He is incredibly articulated, and all of that kind of die-cast and heft is in those legs and feet, which keeps him extremely well balanced. He is a gorgeous looking piece. Now, I don't have batteries for him, but you can put batteries in the head, and that small Decepticon insignia that we see on the front of the stand, that is a magnet which activates the lights in the head. I love that more and more companies are doing this now. It just saves having that ugly on and off switch hidden away on those heads. You just tap the head with the magnet and there we go. Ravage looks absolutely sublime as well. Oh, they've got me. Now, on top of that gorgeous display, we also get a translucent stand for Ravage. Take a look at Ravage himself. Really good size. If you collect the Movieverse figures as well, this is actually a really nice scale for kind of the MPMs. I like that. Now, of course, I am an oversized collector, so this is a lot shorter than what I'm used to, but I am a huge Soundwave fan. One of my favorite characters as a kid. And that is a gorgeous rendition of him. Just look at the weathering. There's die cast in the feet, die cast in the legs. You've got that nice kind of motion up and down so we can slide those thighs up and down. The skeletal structure is all die cast as well. I know it's easier to build kits that don't transform, but my goodness me. This whole process took me around 20 minutes and a cup of coffee. So, not a very long process at all. You could probably speed build these. The more you do, the easier it's going to get. But I do have a Ravage kind of Perspex piece that you just pop in. I mean, you don't need that, but I personally think that looks pretty. That's like a little pretty cool feature, just to say, oh look, he does fit. Obviously, Ravage does not transform, but really does look the part, doesn't it? On top of those, accessory-wise, we get alternative hands. These ones have articulation in them as well. Look at that, and a peg. So if you wanted to peg on the gun, that can slide in. And then we can just line the fingers up so that goes in there. Come on. Line them up properly. Push, tap that in. And then we can bring that over. Look at that. That's a really good trigger hand. I like that. That's a good, nice gun. Genuinely incredibly impressed. Head up, down, left and right. Neck joint moves. Head can pivot side to side. Gun can go around. We can go up and down. Shoulders have butterfly joints, rotation on there, out to the side. Upper bicep rotation, hinges on every cover as well, so there's no hindrance. Double jointed bend on the elbows, rotation on the wrists. There's a nice ball socket inside here and a ball socket in there, so we've got 2 points. Waist can rotate like so, and we have an up and down pivot. We have a crunch forward and back, not the hugest of crunches, but a crunch nonetheless. The hip skirts can slide up and down on this section to cover off these legs. There we go. As previously mentioned, the legs do slide up and down to allow for further motion forwards and backwards, out to the side. Bring that back in. We do have butt flaps, which can hinge as well. We get a nice joint at 1, 2, 3 points on the leg. Love how this all kind of closes in and covers off and slides as the leg moves. There's an upper thigh rotation, and coming down to the leg, we've got that lovely pivot, swivel on there, and a rotation left and right. Everything you could want from your feet. Now, in terms of scale with the rest of your collection, I don't have many Movieverse figures in this scale, but these don't look too far off. These are the oversized versions of the studio Movieverse figures, and I actually think that looks pretty decent. Now, I still have to get the oversized, or maybe like the 3-0 take on this character as well, but this is a gorgeous figure. Honestly, cannot wait to get more of these. Seen multiple reviews of this guy, and I just thought he looks so good. And yeah, finally having him in hand built, honestly can see what all the hype is about. Bravo, Yolopark. Bravo. If this is for you, I've included a link in the description below where it can be purchased. And until next time, from myself and the rest of the Collectables household, thank you all so much for watching. Goodbye.